we're asked to simplify this expression. So I'm going to multiply out the bracket first of all. I'm going to get 5x squared minus 3x plus 20x minus 12. And I'm going to be minusing, this is all on one line in theory, I can't fit it in, minusing 3, and I need to multiply this out. Now don't forget, this is x minus 2 times x minus 2. So I'm going to get x squared minus, and it's going to be minus 2x, then minus another 2x, and minus 4x. I'm just going to do that all in one go, plus 4. Okay, let's tidy this up. I'm then going to get 5x squared plus 17x minus 12. And now I'm going to expand this bracket carefully. So I'm going to get minus 3x squared. And then I've got double negatives. It's going to become plus 12x and then minus 12. So bringing things together, I've got 5x squared and minus 3x squared. That's going to be 2x squared. I've got 17x plus 12x. That's going to be 29x. And then I've got minus 12 minus 12. That's going to give me minus 24, which is my answer. In part 2, we're asked to it's told the coefficient of x squared in this expansion is minus 3. Find the value of the constant k. Now there's a long way of doing this. You could expand the whole thing out in terms of k and then figure it out. The quicker way is just going to be to think about how we get these coefficients in x squared. One way would be to multiply the first bracket out to give me x times x, x squared, and then later on times by minus 5. So the coefficient I get for the x squared is minus 5. Another way would be to do x times k and then times by 2x. That will give me 2kx squared. So the coefficient would be plus 2k. And then finally, I could start with the 3 and do 3 times x times 2x to give me 6x squared. So I'm going to get plus 6 there. And if I add these, because that's the only way, that's all the possibilities of getting an x squared term when I multiply out these three brackets. So that is going to give me 1 plus 2k when I simplify it, and I'm told that that is equal to minus 3 in the question. So I've just got to solve this equation now. 2k is equal to minus 4, so k is equal to minus 2. I'm just going to talk about it in a little bit more detail because you might not be happy with that. Just want to sort of go through it, show you a bit more method. So I'm going to write the thing out again, x plus 3, x plus k, then I think it was 2x minus 5. That is definitely the best way of doing it, just quite quick. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to have to do an expansion. X squared plus kx plus 3x plus 3k. I'm already not liking this method. I'd say even at this point, you can kind of spot, how am I going to get my x squared terms? Well, I can maybe get it from here, which is again, that's going to give me my minus 5. There's no other way that I could get a term using this one. I could get it from here. That's going to give me plus 2k as my coefficient. There's no other way. Or I could get it from doing 3x times 2x, which gives me my plus 6. And then I would do the same thing. There's no way you can multiply the 3k by anything. So yeah, that's a slightly slower method, but it's still pretty solid, and it's maybe a little bit easier to understand. So I don't mind that at all. One of these two, I don't really recommend multiplying the whole thing out. I just think actually it's quite easy to make mistakes. So try and spot, how you can get this coefficient of minus 3.